nice. 27 miles left, and we'll see how much it costs to fill up on the E85. Also too, this is my car mount that I have on. Just gonna put this in, have it set up. $2.49 a gallon. There's a price, $2.39 cash, $2.49 credit card. Using card, I don't have cash right now. Okay, put that on. I did have 27 miles, so we'll see how much it takes. I'm saying 28 bucks or 30, no more than 35, but I have my audio right there. I'm gonna start putting on the noise cancellation, see if that works. But this is my 360 setup. I know the car's dirty, but with the cat prints on there. Check this bad boy out. I think it's sick. Look at that. Still going, 25 bucks. 32. Oh, 33. 13 gallons, 33.02. Could have been a little under if I used cash. Check out the ambient lighting. It's pretty nice. Turn it on. Check out the starlights. These are separate ambient lighting to this one. So I just have two different apps and I change them. I pretty much sync them to the colors that they are. And then the same thing with my dash. Same color, blue. So pretty much keep it all standard. Or sometimes I'll switch it to green, to blue, red, whichever one. But I've been rocking blue right now. It's pretty clean. Let's get this thing started. Yeah, and that's just an H5, just E85. I do have intake. Planning on getting headers soon. It sounds good, but could be better. 171 is my fuel range. Could be better, could be worse as well. I'm pretty local with all my stuff, like work-wise, everything I do. So, I mean, it does seem kind of bad. I've seen other Mustangs who are not on the E85 to 40 or something like that, but I mean, it's a V8 anyways. It's gonna waste gas regardless. I know it wastes faster and stuff, but I mean, to be honest, dude, when I wasn't on the E85, I still felt like I was going to the gas station like every week. I mean, I could stretch it out for like what, if I'm going dumb crazy, probably like in 2-3 days I have to fill up again. But if I kind of like chill, take my time, I'm not really doing anything, whatever, I mean, this could last about 5 to 6 days if I wanted to. I bought a V8, so it's not like I bought a V4 or something else like that. So I do put it on Sport Plus. So Sport Plus, and then I switch the exhaust to track. All right, let's check it out. Oh! Full tank of gas. Won't last long. Dang. This does look nice. What do you guys think? Ambient lighting with the blue stars up top. Could add it like little animations and stuff, like the little dots. I kind of just like a solid color. But I mean, I like it. It looks pretty cool. All right, so this is the track mode on. You guys can hear that, right? Okay, and then I got the quiet mode on. I'm gonna give it a little pull. Yo, that thing is so quiet. You guys hear that? It's like a big difference, dude. Big difference, man. Does sound good, dude. 33 bucks isn't that bad for 85. I know I did get only 171 for the mile range, but I mean, it's 30 bucks compared to like what? Like I hear people are spending like 70 to 80 bucks, even 90 bucks depending. I mean, on average, what do you guys spend if you're not on E85? You guys will spend like what, like 70 bucks or so, a little bit more sometimes. I remember I used to spend that much. I was like, what the hell? And I'm still in the gas station, like filling up every week or so. I mean, this is a V8, so just like thinking in my head, I might as well get the E85. Some of the complaints, everybody's like, oh yeah, you know, but you burn fuel more faster and this and that, whatever. I mean, if I was still on regular gas, I'll still burn fuel. To me, I don't see no difference. I burn the fuel and I gotta fill up again. Dude, I bought a V8, not a Prius, you know? So to me, it doesn't really matter. I'm like, let's just try the E85. And right now, I probably had it for about a year, or a little over a year now. I haven't had any issues with the E85. My fuel injectors are the same. Everything's all the same. I know when it gets like really cold, it could take like a start or two, you know, like to start up. But I mean, other than that, that's about it though. I haven't really had no issues. I am tuned by S&P Tuning. That guy's a beast, man. Like, my horsepower went up a good amount when I first got it. I think it went up like 60 horsepower. All I have is just E85 and JLT intake. I do plan on getting headers, but between that one, American Racing headers, and Cooks. Ooh, beast. Oh, look at this. Dude's got the lights. So 85, I got the JLT intake, and headers would be my next one. You know, I've always want to try a little FBO, and just why not, you know? And then the good thing is, if I do try headers, I'll still keep my active exhaust. At least, you know, like I could kind of a little bit contain the loudness because I'll have my quiet mode on. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, man. Oh! Woo! Like a beast, bro. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go on the freeway. Hey, let me know how this thing sounds inside, man. Does it sound good or what? Like, I'm not really like flooring it, but I want to know how it sounds like to you guys. Like, damn, look at the response on this, man. It's so good, bro. You know what? This is so cool about driving like late at night. I know it's like 1, probably 2 in the morning right now. Empty roads, you know. That's what I like. This thing sounds like a beast, man. This car is so much fun. I did originally wanted to get a Camaro, but like it was gonna take forever and the whole build process and all. Dude, I didn't know you had to build like a freaking Lego car, all these parts, and it was gonna take forever and all this stuff. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna get a Mustang. I looked into them and I got a good deal. I did get it on 4th of July, and all this, you know, the premium, the leather seats, the cooled seats and all that stuff, and I use that, especially the heated seats as well. Oh, look at that. It's 2:03, so I might just start heading home. Freaking love this car. So I started with 171 miles. I'm at 145, guys. But I was pushing it. All right, well, anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, have you guys been on the 85? Any issues, anything before? Also, too, let me know any recommendations for headers and, you know, which ones to get, what brands, which ones not to get. Right now, I'm looking at either Cooks or American Racing headers. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.